Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tawana with Tawana's Mobile Notary and Business Services, and also Make Me Over Barber and Style. This video today is, I just wanted to kind of go over and explain to you guys how multiple streams of income is very important reason why I'm surviving right now. So I want to kind of go over the importance of always keeping multiple streams of income. Now, as I mentioned, I'm the owner of Tawana's Mobile Notary and Business Services, but at these uncertain times, the notary business, surprisingly enough for me, is picking up. Now, with that being said, I also have to take precautionary measures when I'm doing, mobile notary calls. I've got an influx of calls this week from the hospitals, and I'm in Alabama. You guys, I'm sure that are watching me are from all over. And so I'm sure that there are lockdowns in certain areas. There are major restrictions in certain areas, and the same here in our local hospitals here. But I've learned that in uncertain times like this, my power of attorneys and dual power of attorneys and wills, those kind of requests are on the rise because people are scared. They're uncertain. But as for me, a notary, I'm very, very cautious about going into these facilities. Now, they are restricted. Our local ones they don't even allow visitors, at this point. So at this point, it's not even about, making the money. I took an oath as a public servant, so that's who I am. I'm a public servant. So to tell someone that, I can't assist them because I'm afraid of the coronavirus is sort of, it's sort of contradictory, because the way I promote and the way that I advertise my business, that kind of seems a little hypocritical. So listen, I've thought about these things myself, and I believe in a higher power. I certainly hope you do in these trying times. And I've had to put my own feelings aside and go ahead and execute, the jobs, because these people are in need. Okay, these people are in need. So same goes for the nurses and the doctors and the people that are on the front line. Like, I cannot even imagine, how, they feel. So I'm still having to take on these jobs in a very, precautionary way. And I am not accepting all of them. There are some house calls that, I am being very cautious. I'm going through, I'm evaluating the situation. I'm evaluating, how important it is. And so I'm not declining all of them, but I have to be very, very, very careful in, these situations right now because I have my own family. Now, with that being said, income does fluctuate. So if I only depended on Tawana's Mobile Notary and Business Services, there'd be some hard decisions to make. So, if you watch my previous videos, you guys also know I own a barber and a style shop. Now, that situation is even more challenging because, as I mentioned before, I'm in the state of Alabama. So Jefferson County, which you guys will know is Birmingham, Alabama. The barbering commissioner and the barbering board has basically shut down everything. Spas, nail salons, barber shops, salons, everything is shut down. So at this point, it's not a matter of, do I weigh these options up? There basically are no options. Now, the call has not been made in the county that I live in, but I can just tell you that there are cases of corona that have been confirmed this week. And if it happened, it wouldn't surprise me. So I'll tell you what I did. I decided, you know what? I have to do something because I have a little bit more time on my hand. But thankfully for me, I'm not the only stylist in my business. So, I thank God for that there are other people that help you know, supplement my income, because I really don't know what I do, but I've always known the importance of multiple streams of income. So, even with my notary business, I still, you know, audit for companies. And for example, yesterday I just randomly checked my email, and there were PayPal. Sorry about that. But anyway, randomly checked my email. There's 3 payments from companies that I worked with a month ago. So, you know, that was unexpected income. Not unexpected, but forgotten, you know, income. Also, I've taken the time. Use your time right now. Okay, look, you can look at this as something negative or positive, but for me, I always look at the positive part. So I've taken this time to build a website for my barber and style business. And what I did was I focused on a product called Yoni Pops, and you'll love them. Anyway, if you watch my previous videos, you know that I've told you about us trying the Yoni Pops, but you guys, they've been doing really good. And so I thought, okay, if this does well, I wonder if people need supplemental products to this, like the Yoni soap bars and things like that. Natural healing. That's what we are. We're barber and natural styles. So I started to build, you guys, and I'm just overwhelmed at the support. I'm overwhelmed at, you know, the DMs. I'm overwhelmed at the emails. I'm overwhelmed at the women that, you know, asking me how they can wholesale these products. I also have taken the time to join groups of supportive entrepreneurs, women all over the world. And for those of you, if you're watching this, I appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. I know yesterday we had like a YouTube train thing going on. So I know like several of you, you know, joined my YouTube and you subscribed to me yesterday. So thank you for that. Anyway, back to the video, because I think my video is about to go out. You guys, use this time for something positive, okay? Again, we can look at this all kind of ways, but why wouldn't you do something to set yourself up for a better tomorrow? Okay, whether that be if you want to know, you know, a little bit more knowledge about stocks, or if you want to know a little bit more about, you know, how to build a website, if you want to know a little bit more of how to restore credit or assist people with credit assistance. I've learned all these things in the last 30 days. Believe it or not. I actually hired 2 more notaries for Tawana's Mobile Notary and Business Services. And these were not things that I was seeking. These were things that came to me because of my persistence and how consistent I am running my business in good times and in bad times. Because we're not at those exciting times right now. But you have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing. If you believe in God and you believe that He will, if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, and that's not very big, you know, I could stuff a whole bunch of them under my fingernail, and my I don't even have a nail there. And by the way, y'all, you see the nail shops? We just have them deal. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to stay on long. Just kind of wanted to jump on and let you know how important it is to have multiple streams of income. If this hadn't taught us anything, it has taught us that we can't survive on anybody else's dime except our own. So I'm excited for you guys. I'll link the description to my website below. If you are interested in any of the products you hear me talk about, please leave me a message, comment, definitely hit that subscribe button. Tawana, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk back to you soon. Have a good weekend.